Good morning. I hope you're all well. I am brilliant. It's a Monday, and this is the 7:30 Academy Mentorship Call. What did I just call it? 7:30 Mentorship Academy Call, and we come live from Lusaka. But we're not the only people live from Lusaka. We have some amazing guests on the call this morning, and that's our topic right there: artificial intelligence unleashed. Pioneering strategic impact and innovation. We're in the part 2 of 4, and I'm excited because today we will be having Professor Rija really take us through a very, very detailed, build up to explain why innovative leadership is such a critical component in this day and age. But before I do so, first things first, some housekeeping. We run these 7:30 calls every day, Monday to Friday, from 7:30, which is now, to about 8:15 UCT +2. That's the term they're now using. So I think they got rid of GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time. I don't know what's with all this changing of things these days. They now tell us it's BCE, not AD. Anyway, so we have the this calls every day. Monday is myself with Unleashing Your Destiny, in which case today we're doing something on AI, and then on Tuesday we have Coach Sunshine Sylvia. She comes through.
Has the Reverend been kicked out of the meeting?
Yes, I think so. I think she's been kicked out of the meeting. Maybe I can just continue there. That on Tuesday, myself, Sunshine Sylvia, coming with Mindset Change, just organizing the things that we do.
And then on Thursday.
I think it's the connection issue.
Yes, I think Reverend is having a connection issue.
I think you can go ahead and continue speaking. Rev is having issues with at the back office there. You can go ahead and start sharing. Yeah.
Wonderful. Good morning to all our listeners. We are super excited to join you on this important conversation. Today, I am joined by Professor Riza, who is our head of leadership and growth at CompuConnect Education, and Tamara, who is our head of programs and marketing at CompuConnect Education. The whole essence of having these conversations really is to raise awareness around artificial intelligence, around innovation, and more importantly, we are also discussing the workshop that is happening next week, which is the 21st and the 22nd. CompuConnect Education is a digital transformation company that is focused on bringing solutions that are AI-driven, but we're also big on skills development, because we believe that smart technologies without the skills that are needed to implement and work with these smart technologies will not give us the efficiencies that we're looking for. So as a result, we remain very committed to skilling or upskilling the people throughout the African continent with the skills needed to move Africa forward in the new digital landscape, but also for people to just be more comfortable, more embracing of the new dispensation that we find ourselves in. So Prof will be speaking a lot to the innovation culture as we engage, but more importantly, we just want to invite organizations to send delegates through to this workshop that will be happening next week, so that people can be skilled and people can have the skills that are needed. I will then bring in Tamara, who is running with our marketing campaign. Tamara, do you want to just share your thoughts around the workshop that we're running?
Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you to our guests. Thank you to all our listeners and everybody that's tuned in. We're so excited to have you here. And like Sarah has said, actually, I just want to come in and talk about the workshop that's going to be happening. We're really, really excited. And this invitation is for everybody, literally. You know, you're the CEO, you're the CTO, you're in internal audit, you're the HR. You need to be there, because when we look at AI, it is just not for the IT department. It is an organizational agenda. So all of you are invited. All of you need to come and find out, what is this thing that is going on? What is this AI, and how does it affect us? How does it impact us? And also, how do we ride this wave that is AI? So we're really looking forward. And the best part is it's only $7,999 per person. And for corporates, if you're sending a group of people, we have specials as well for that. So you send 7 delegates, you only pay for 4 people. And we also have sponsorship opportunities available. So many ways for you to be part of this event. And we actually really look forward to having you. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Tamara. Rev, you're back. Do you have any words before I bring in Prof, or should I carry on?
I think you can carry on. I've had a terrible situation with my internet here, but I'm glad that at least I'm here, so I'm able to control things in the back. So please jump straight into the Prof, and let's get this baby off the ground.
Wonderful. I'm now delighted to introduce to you Professor Riza, who is a global thought leader around innovation and culture. Professor Riza is a well-respected leadership leader and professor and lecturer who lectures in top universities around the globe. And he was at Wits University for many years, running leadership programs there. So we feel very delighted that he is part of our team, and Professor Riza really is invested in just shifting mindsets, as you will hear him as he speaks around his topic that he is so passionate about: innovation culture, how to develop an innovation culture within an organization. Prof, welcome to this conversation today.
Thank you very much, Sarah, and good morning, everyone. Very great to be with you today to share the little I know about innovation and leadership. And it's one of the topics we are going to discuss during the workshop on the 21st and the 22nd of November, leading innovation for future growth. And it's a very important thing, because most of the time people think, you know what? Why leading innovation? Can't innovation just happen like that as we take our journey in our business? Hey, innovation doesn't happen by accident. Innovation has to be designed and has to be led. And those are the things you need to discuss. Why? Because innovation is a strategy for growth. It has to be led. Innovation has to be intentional. It is not accidental. And those are the very beautiful things when we say leading innovation. Why didn't we just say innovation for future growth? Why did we say leading innovation for future growth, because innovation requires leadership. And those would like to share with you, as a leader, as a business owner, as a manager, what would be the keys of innovation? Why on earth do we need to innovate? Why innovation is no longer an option? Why do you think innovation now is a business imperative? What are the factors that may impede innovations? Because sometimes those factors may come into our business subtly. And those are people need to know when it comes to innovation. How are we going to put together the plan of that innovation to become a success in the organization? Those are the critical points we need to look at. And where will be the role of technologies, artificial intelligence, in all of that? When you say digital transformation, by the way, what are you really saying? Please understand, digital transformation is not just about, hey, investing in technologies. Digital transformation is changing the entire function of all business. When you say digital transformation, that means business transformation. Question is, yes, very true. When you say digital transformation, what does that mean? Digital transformation means changing the entire business operation. Digital transformation is beyond investing in technologies. We are going to discuss about those in that workshop. Please understand that. And if we are going to say, hey, my goodness, those organizations, those businesses that are upfront leading this journey of digital transformation, what did we realize from them? What are the common trends of those organizations? We will talk about that. We will talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the cusp of a new era. If that is true, that means the solutions of yesterday may no longer be the solutions of today. The old formulas are no longer working for businesses today. And believe you me, there is something very critical. If we say we are on the cusp of a new era, what does that mean? We have understood that we are facing new challenges. Throw away the old books. They are no longer helping you to pursue your journey. Ladies and gentlemen, what brought you where you are today may no longer be enough to bring you where you need to be in the future. What brought you here today may no longer be enough to bring you and your business where you need to be. That is why I would like to invite you on this workshop. Please come. And please understand one thing. Innovation is not about solo genius. I say it again. Innovation is not about solo genius. Innovation is about collective genius. Number one. Number two, innovation is the business of everybody. It's everybody's business. Therefore, join us. Don't come alone. Bring some of your team with you. We will discuss. We will discuss about your business environment. We will discuss about your sectors. Yes, yes, yes. We will discuss about your possibilities to create future growth. We will discuss how are we going to generate new knowledge, new intelligence in the business so that growth really happens. This workshop is going to be highly engaging. This workshop is also going to be highly reflective and generative. We will give you the time to reflect individually and collectively. We would like you to discuss and engage with each other so that new ideas will emerge. We will challenge our current practices when it comes to innovation, when it comes to digital transformation. Our concern and worries about artificial intelligence. How are we going to ensure artificial intelligence is really going to be the means of business growth? Please come and join us.
Beautiful, Prof. I'm also looking at some of the comments that are coming down, and I see somebody actually asking whether this also includes, the construction people. We keep saying innovation, AI is for everybody. Really, it's like 40 years ago asking, are computers for everybody? These are tools that are used across every industry. And we know that artificial intelligence is impacting each and every industry. And in the beginning, that's why Tamara actually said, this is not just for the IT people. People always equate innovation and artificial intelligence to people in IT or tech. That is a misconception. Every aspect of business, every industry is being impacted by artificial intelligence. And for us, that's why when we crafted this program, we crafted a program that speaks to everybody. And we are saying, everybody come, whether you're in construction, whether you're an engineer, whether you're in marketing, whether you're in HR, whether you're in IT, come, because the future is here, and AI and innovation is the name of the game. It's the name of the business, like a Prof had said. Prof, I just want you to just elaborate more on that, because even last Wednesday, you had really insisted on this point to say innovation is for everybody. I know you've touched on it a little bit. Do you just want to go in detail what you mean by that, innovation is everybody's business in an organization?
Yes, I said it a little bit already before, Sarah, and thank you for that question. Indeed, most of the time, we think innovation is somebody's roles and responsibility. It's a specific division. It's a specific unit in organization. No. Innovation is the way we should do business around there. Innovation is everybody's business. Innovation requires collective intelligence. Innovation should be the way we do business. It's not a specific unit in an organization. It's not a specific division in an organization. And as you exactly said, when you say innovation, it's everyone's roles and responsibility to make it happen. Question is, How are we going to make that happen in today's business environment and context? That's the question. And that is why the topic is leading innovation. When you say innovation, my question to you is, how does that look like? That's my question to you. In our business, in our organization, how that should look like. Show it to me. That is why you need to lead it. Lead us. What kind of behaviors? What kind of way of thinking? What kind of way of doing? What kind of daily habits do we need to build in the organizations today? It's very critical. So, please come and join us. We are going to have lots of very beautiful discussions. Yes, during the workshop about those. I'm saying to you again, innovation is the name of the game in today's business world. That's the name of the game, innovation. Yes, and that is the main game. Innovation is the only way to win in today's world of business. Innovation is the only way to win. And this is beautiful in organizations today. It is everybody's business. It is everybody's business in the organization. Yes. And those are very critical. We will discuss about all of those during the workshop. Those elements that people misunderstand, because most of the time people misunderstand innovation. And we are going to discuss around those areas. I saw some comments in there saying innovation requires collective intelligence. 100%. Innovation is about collective genius. Very interesting thing. Interesting thing we need to look at. Yes.
So, Prof, a lot of people think of innovation as an idea. Where is the starting point of innovation? Is it just an idea? What would be your thoughts around that?
Wow, Sarah, that's a very beautiful question. I can see you are a CEO. That's a serious question. When you say innovation, are you just talking about ideas? Wow, very interesting. Listen, the truth is, innovation doesn't start with ideas. We will talk about this during the workshop. Innovation doesn't start with ideas. Innovation starts with our ability to imagine. The starting point of innovation is imagination. And the very big constraints of leaders and organizations are not ideas, are not resources. It's the capacity to imagine. And we are going to speak about those during the workshop. You know, the issue is the lack of foresight. Lack of foresight. Why? They don't have the capability to imagine. And we will tell you why is that so. We will discuss about that during the workshop. Why those organizations and leaders don't have that capacity to imagine. Why do they lack imagination? That's the constraint in many businesses and leadership. Imagination. Why? They have been caught by one of the very big trap called rush. Everything in their business is only driven by what? Rush. Everything is around rush, rush, rush. And we are going to discuss about that. Why? Listen, we will speak about this. Where is the difference between rush and speed? It's very big difference. Yes. When you say rush, that means you lack readiness. Reflect, reflect, reflect. People playing with rush are people lacking readiness. The one with speed knows exactly when to change the gear and at what gear must they go. Listen, we will discuss about this at the workshop. I am telling you that the biggest constraint of leaders and organizations today, it's not about resources. What? Imagination. That's the biggest constraint. Imagination. Please remember this. Any leaders, any companies that can't imagine the future won't be around to enjoy it. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Any leader and any company that can't imagine the future won't be around to enjoy it. Can you please put the link for the registration, please, Tamara? We cannot hear Reverend. We cannot hear Reverend.
My bad. I forgot. Where's it muted? Indeed. So I was saying, you've got me all fired up and so excited, because this topic about innovative leadership is such a key in view of a changing world. I just want to, just before you come and do your wrapping remarks, I just want to give an illustration that I think is so profound. I'll try and keep it really short. I'll really try. You know, when it comes to change management and the changing environment, there's a very famous, very popular illustration of the Choluteca Bridge in Hungary, in South America. I've just forgotten which country, and Honduras, the Honduras Republic. And the story is told really quickly of a particular bridge that was very problematic, and so they brought the government sought a contractor that would come and do a proper bridge. So after all the bidding, they brought in some Japanese company. They built an absolutely solid bridge. Like, this bridge will not be moved by any hurricanes, because apparently that was the problem. There was a lot of hurricanes, and whenever the hurricane came, it would mess the bridge. So they built an immovable, solid, powerful bridge. And sure enough, the hurricane came. I think this was like 96 or 97. Hurricane came with all its power and force, and guess what happened? It moved the river. You know, and that's such a powerful illustration. The whole river moved by 150 to 200 meters away from the bridge. And so today, when you go to this Choluteca region, you will see the bridge. It's still there on its own, but there's no river. And the concept and idea is that this is true of many of us in our different fields, that if we choose not to innovate and be flexible enough, the river moves. And AI has just moved one heck of a river. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine the impact that AI is having on many traditional forms of business. Like we said last time, AI is doing to the internet what email did to snail mail. So think about that. So you had mail before people wrote, sent, then email came and destroyed that. And then for instant messaging, WhatsApp and Messenger came and just changed everything. And so it's the story with AI. And so when you listen to Professor Rija here in this workshop, the idea is so critical. The idea is we need to be so innovative. And I like what Chizongo is saying here. He says, I run a tech startup, PyBot Tech, AI-driven innovation. I need this workshop like yesterday. The form's been shared, I think, by Tamara. Go there, register. You don't have to pay anything to register. All the details are there. Then when you're ready, you pay for the workshop. But I just wanted to kind of highlight that bit for Prof. Prof, any one major factor besides imagination that you think our listeners need to embrace for innovative leadership? Because I think the challenge is that the leadership is based on experiential collective intelligence, and sometimes the problem with that is it keeps people kind of boxed in a way of thinking. But AI is challenging that in ways we can't even begin to imagine. And the most interesting part is it's doing it exponentially. So every day you wake up, there's something newer, there's something more powerful, there's something more interesting, and it's eliminating a lot of traditional way of doing things. So what other aspect besides imagination? Then from there, Sarah, maybe you come and then wrap us up for the morning, and then I'll just come and say bye. Risha, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Reverend. Very important question. Listen, that is going to be the challenges of the workshop this November. But one thing I'm telling you, let me just rephrase it to what the Reverend is saying. If we say we are on the cusp of the new era, why on earth are you just going to be happy to stay with the known? Why are you just going to be happy to exploit the known that generated yesterday's results? How about trying to cross the bridge and explore the unknown? Why? The future is in the unknown. What then do you require as a leader, as an organization, to cross that bridge? That's the question. As a leader, as a business, as an organization, what do you think you will need to cross the bridge from just exploiting the known towards exploring the unknown? We will discuss about that during our workshop. That's the game, and that is why I would like really to invite you. Come with us. And we will discuss us, bringing the entire discussion, concepts, and practices into your real business context and environment.
Sarah, over to you. I think she's frozen, huh? Tamara, over to you.
Thank you so much, Walter. Thank you, Prof. Oh my goodness, the issues that you are raising there are just so pertinent for our times. And I think when we think about the future, it's hard not to think about how we can best prepare for the future through upskilling. You know, if we stay in the old traditional ways, then we're going to be left behind. Absolutely, we're going to be left behind. I love that story that Walter, you just told now about the bridge and the river moving along. And I think that's exactly what is happening. So this is why we're excited about this workshop. Don't be that company that has got this beautiful bridge, but you're still left behind. Yeah. We want to encourage you to attend this workshop. It is worth it. It is worth it. So 21st and 22nd of November at the Taj Pamosi Hotel. It is happening live and in person. It's only $7,999. And then remember that you can just book through sending us an email at info@conductconnecteducation.co.za or sarah@conductconnecteducation.co.za or tamara@conductconnecteducation.co.za. We're really, really excited and looking forward to seeing all of you there. And I mean, all of you there, you need to be there. So thank you so much for joining us today. And back to you, Walter.
Indeed, I'm so grateful. So to all of you that are following us both now and those who watch later, the link has been shared. It's in the comments. Those of you who catch us on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, in fact, I think I'll copy it and then send it onto the YouTube and LinkedIn, links as well. We will have the link available for you. You can be able to use that to register. That's very important. I'll do so in just a moment. And so to all of you, you want to be part of this. On the first day, we have Professor Rija the whole day on innovative leadership. This is so critical in the light of AI and its transformative process. Like, what is AI doing, and how's the landscape changing, and how do we remain relevant in view of that? And then on Wednesday, it will be Dr. Ludik, I think, and Dr. Ludik is dealing with the actual topic of AI itself. So Tamara shared a good number of links which you can follow. I will share them on the YouTube and LinkedIn platforms in just a moment. But I just want you to know that these are available. Go there, register right away, and do not miss. And so I want to thank Professor Rija. I want to thank Tamara. I want to thank no longer on the call, or she's struggling with the internet. In fact, the internet has been bad for all of us. I have struggled so much today. One of the worst days I've had. And I'm using 3 different providers. So I've just been switching between all 3, and I'm just not getting a good streamed quality here. But nonetheless, at least we've been able to listen to quite a bit of what the Prof said. And the beauty is this also sits in a clear version on Facebook, I believe, even on this StreamYard platform itself. So I know Sarah normally gets a copy of that, and then it will be shared to all of you out there. But what you want to do is you want to be part of the workshop, so don't miss it. So on that note, thank you so very much. Have a great day. All those in the studio, don't log out yet. I will chat to you briefly just after this.